Today, we're unveiling a super suspenseful tale. As investigators searched for motives, a chilling question arose. On the crime day, he passed by the witness. What a twist. Subtitles, they said, "You look energetic," and the janitor thought, "I've had a rough time with Cheng Jiping's drunkenness." That day, he seemed unusually alert and casually mentioned that all three suspects felt uneasy about the janitor. Without cameras or questioning, the janitor stayed calm, firmly denied being the killer, and said Yinhai was a good man. "I wouldn't kill him," he said as he nonchalantly strolled over to the victim's place, trying to piece together the hatred from the victim's life story. So, police refocused on a long overdue clue. A year ago, victim Yinhai's son Qiu Dongqing died tragically at the factory. However, this crucial fact had slipped through the cracks as the victim's house was cleaned to a point of being uncomfortably pristine. Every item was placed with exact precision, as if preparing for a trip or bidding farewell to this world. This recalled a friend they thought had committed suicide, who also left the place immaculate. Suddenly, they realized Yinhai might not be innocent. He may be the play's writer. The police then re-confronted them, asking, "Did I, Qiu Yinhai, have a reason to kill you?" All three fell silent until pushed further about the 1 year ago incident that involved the death of his son. What roles did they all play? Under police pressure, their eyes wavered, silence carrying heavy memories, as if time reverted to a year ago. Qiu Yinhai's son Qiu Dongqing, just back from university, joyfully sought a factory part-time job. Young and full of energy, he was a hit with the workers, even bringing snacks and drinks along to chat with his father's co-workers. One day, as fate would have it, he wasn't at the factory and got into an accident that sent him to the hospital, but by then, had already missed the golden hour for treatment. Time's L, the janitor was reportedly caught in the conveyor belt, where only the three present that day knew what truly happened. Lai Jun left Qiu Dongqing alone to clean the conveyor belt, then slipped away after a call. After the call, Lai Jun rejoined the two for drinks, leaving Qiu Dongqing alone with the sudden chaos. Suddenly, the conveyor belt malfunctioned, engulfing Qiu Dongqing. A horrified cry alerted Siren to the scene. The frontline folks panicked, shouting questions, while Qiu Dongqing was already knocked out, with his arm jammed tight. Someone was about to call 119, but Jun stopped them, suggesting reporting to the boss first, recalling a past incident. Boss instructed, report before acting, not vice versa. They agreed. Genius. And a vacation. What do we do now? Can we just pull him out? No way, don't touch him. No way, he can't be pulled out. What do we do? There's no way to pull him out. Our spots are filled, you better work together. Because otherwise, we're all getting fired. Just a small issue, we'll handle it soon. Right, exactly. When Qiu Dongqing's life was at stake, the three contacted the boss instead of emergency services, a deadly cover-up. Qiu Dongqing missed his golden chance for rescue. Were they really that indifferent? Was any compensation requested? Nope. They all knew this was a big deal. Did Jongin truly have no clue? I've been wondering. Why did he die? I thought that day would be just another ordinary day. That day was when Qiu Yongin was anxiously waiting. What does this all mean? He must have harbored resentment against those three, wanting revenge, as if his son had been okay that day. If Head had an accident, if Head called for help, then he wouldn't be drowning in his own sire brew. What a joke! Salem who could be the killer, but the cowardice ruined the young man's future. Meanwhile, deceased Qiu Yongin never exposed the truth. He didn't call the police, seek compensation, or lash out. He lived quietly, mourning silently. In the year following his son's death, Yongin was burdened with immense pain and anger because he knew his son's death was anything but it was all due to the negligence and selfishness of those three. Let's rewind back to that day. He knew Dune would suggest a toast to celebrate and was aware those three would show up. So he had prepped the deadly toast by spiking the drink with nicotine, making them point fingers at each other, letting them handle the harsh legal scrutiny, ensuring they forever existed in a loop of guilt and regret. In the psychology consultation room, he discussed the existential meanings behind this case with his therapist. Why didn't he just take them out? And why did he end up dead himself? If he intended to take those three out, he ought to have planned it perfectly. What on earth does all this mean? The therapist analyzed how people respond differently during extreme scenarios. Some would betray others, while some would betray themselves. However, that one blow not only wounded himself, but also pierced the hearts of those three. The therapist explained that he wanted those three to blame and suspect each other, hoping the doubts would linger forever. For Han, the real criminals were those three. Hiroro could utterly not wrap his head around their behavior. While the therapist analysed, Nehan is soft-hearted, much like your